So there are so many students who are generally confused which qualification to choose. And the recent past, we've had people asking whether to choose ACCA or CMA. So the students who are thinking about this generally have different reasons as to why they're choosing one or the other. And the reasons are more on the time duration of the courses, or on how expensive each of them are, or on which of them are more popular. All these are horrible reasons to make a decision for your career. Fundamentally, first of all, understand what ACCA and CMA teach you, and then look at the other features to help you make a decision. So in this video, I'm going to try and break it down. Not only will I go through the features, but I'll try and help you all that if you guys are really confused, what are the important aspects to pay attention to, and then accordingly make a decision. So first thing is ACCA. ACCA, if you all have seen any of our other videos, you'll know it's all about chartered accountancy, global chartered accountancy, and it covers topics such as accounting, audit, taxation, costing, and financial management. If you want to become a holistic CA who covers everything in the field of finance and accounting, ACCA should be the option you prefer. When it comes to CMA, we are talking about CMA from US. The body is IMA, which is the Institute of Management Accounting from US. The full form of CMA is Certified Management Accountant. And what CMA teaches us is essentially, if I want to work in any company, take Google for example, and I want to rise in Google in the finance and accounting department, I will enter the company as a management accountant, take all the internal understanding and information such as how many searches does Google do in a day today compared to last year. We are making the most money under Google ads, and okay, there has been a rise in Google map usage. These numbers, when you collect, you present to somebody, that's how you rise in the company, and that's what a management accountant does. So if that kind of a line excites you, then you should look at CMA. So the first point is whether you're eligible for ACCA or you're eligible for CMA. The eligibility for ACCA is that immediately after 10th you can do it. The eligibility for CMA is directly you can do it after 12th. So basically if you've cleared your 12th, then both courses are open to you. Second, when it comes to the syllabus and the time it takes to study, ACCA on an average takes people 2 to 3 years. Okay, there are 13 exams which you need to clear. Exams on an average are conducted every quarter, which means 4 times a year. These are important for you to keep in mind because this will help you understand that if you are pursuing BCom or you're pursuing some bachelor's degree, how much time will go in ACCA. CMA is a relatively shorter course. You can complete it within a year and a half. Like in ACCA, there are 13 papers. In CMA, there are just 2 levels, level 1 and level 2, both which you can very comfortably finish within 6 months each. The exam window, exams for CMA are conducted thrice a year, in Jan and Feb, in May and June, and in September and October. So this gives you an understanding that if you're not too keen on studying very intently along with your bachelor's, CMA is better. This is assuming that you don't mind choosing ACCA or CMA. So duration wise, CMA would be the preference. When it comes to the scope, when it comes to the hiring aspect, luckily in India, ACCA, CMA both are growing in popularity. So ACCA, you're getting hired in companies such as the Big Four and the Grant Thorntons and the BDOs of the world in the same kind of profiles that CAs get hired in. For CMA, you will get hired again in similar companies, but in more specific profiles of corporate finance, of management accounting, of financial management. There are a lot of profiles which specifically need the expertise of CMAs. However, as per my knowledge, there is more scope if you pursue ACCA purely because you cover more aspects. CMA makes you a specialized expert, so that has its own advantages. The salary expectation, which is what a lot of people make their entire career decision on. ACCA in India gives you most of the time an equivalent to CA pay package. So on an average, if you are a qualified ACCA in the Big Four, you will get anywhere between 6 to 8 lakhs as your starting salary. CMAs get between 4 to 6 lakhs as the starting salary. But as you study more or as you progress, you can basically catch up with what ACCA is on. And finally, the fee structure. Simple. ACCA start to end will cost approximately 4 lakhs. Can be a little more, can be a little less. 4 lakhs spread over your entire duration. CMA is between 1.5 to 2 lakhs tops. So while the duration of CMA is literally half of ACCA, so is the fee. Right? So these are important for you to keep in mind, but these are not decision-making factors for you guys. The main thing you need to know is what will you become once you study either ACCA or CMA? And then all these other features will just help you make the decision quicker. Lastly, there is this final option which is available for a lot of us, is that you don't need to do one or the other. In ACCA, you any which ways cover a lot of aspects of management accounting, of financial management, which also gets covered in CMA. ACCA is a UK qualification applicable globally. CMA is a US based qualification. There is no reason why you can't take a heavy target for yourself saying that I will start and complete both these qualifications in a span of 3 years. It's genuinely possible. We've had students who've done it and are really doing well. So if you are one of those aspirational, ambitious students who say, why should I just be happy with choosing one? You have the option of doing both.